Good evening. You're now with me, Adina Rahman, for TVS Nightline, and here are the headlines for tonight. Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Obeng has announced plans to develop Kapit Square into a green space symbolizing the history and unity of the Kapit district. Sarawak will allocate between 400 million ringgit to 600 million ringgit annually to the Sarawak Sovereign Fund. In global news, rebel group declared the fall of President Assad on Sunday. The Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Obeng has announced plans to develop Kapit Square into a green space, symbolizing the history and unity of the Kapit district. Speaking at the 100th anniversary celebration of the Kapit Peace Agreement at Fort Sylvia on Sunday, the Premier emphasized the site's historical significance, as it was where the Kapit Peace Signing Ceremony of 1924 took place.
Because Kapit peace signing ceremony was here, and therefore we have to modernize this part as a symbol of unity in Kapit as well as Sarawak. Jadi tuan-tuan, saya akan berbincang dengan Alex dan rakan-rakannya. Terpaksa Alex mencari duit tu pakai membangunkan Kapit, dan Kapit become a significant place in the interior dengan fasiliti yang modern.
The project will include modern facilities and green spaces, enhancing the area's historical value while positioning Kapit as a key destination in Sarawak's interior. Additionally, he said the development aligns with efforts to improve Kapit's road connectivity and economic opportunities. Earlier, the ceremony was officiated by the head of state, Tun Pentri Dr. Wan Junadi Tuanku Jaafar, and attended by Minister of Tourism, Dato' Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, and Sarawak State Secretary, Dato' Amar Muhammad Abu Bakar Marzuki.
The 1924 Kapit Peace Agreement not only laid the foundation for fostering unity among communities, but also serves as a guide for addressing present and future challenges. Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Obeng highlighted that the 100th anniversary of this historic event underscores the importance of harmony and unity for shared progress.
Memang peace is very significant. Perdamaian sangat-sangat penting untuk kita memupukkan semangat persaudaraan di antara kita. Dengan adanya semangat demikian, kita dapat bekerjasama yang dapat menguntungkan semua pihak, dan juga kita boleh mencari penyelesaian, solution terhadap cabaran-cabaran yang kita hadapi untuk masa kini dan masa depan.
The Premier also noted the remarkable transformation of Kapit, once considered a remote area, which is now more accessible thanks to improved road infrastructure. He emphasized that developments such as road connectivity in Kapit and its surrounding areas have united the region with other towns in Sarawak, thus bringing greater opportunities and growth.
In other news, Sarawak will allocate between 400 million ringgit to 600 million ringgit annually to the Sarawak Sovereign and Future Wealth Fund. The Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Obeng said the fund will be managed similarly to Norway's Sovereign Fund Wealth Fund, with contributions restricted for 20 years and reporting directly to the Sarawak Legislative Assembly for transparency.
And our sovereign fund is similar to Norway. And our sovereign fund cannot be touched by people for 20 years. Any government after that, they cannot touch. They cannot withdraw the money. And we have to save money between 400 million to 600 million per year to our sovereign fund. And our sovereign fund can only report to DOE, not report to me, but to DOE, transparent reporting, so that people know how we manage our funds.
Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Amar Douglas Ugah Embas, is pushing for the Kuala Baram Access Channel dredging project to be completed ahead of its March 2027 deadline. Already 3.5% ahead of schedule, Ugah hopes the 208.9 million ringgit project can be completed by the end of 2026.
This afternoon, saya melawat tapak Kuala Baram Dredging Port, part of the Miri Port Authority project, untuk membersihkan Kuala Baram. Projek itu adalah pembinaan training bund yang berongkos 208 juta. Petang ini kita diberi taklimat mengenai perkembangan pelaksanaan projek itu. Saya berpuas hati. Sebenarnya mereka adalah dahulu dari jadual by 3.5%. Kita bincang tadi bagaimana kita dapat mengatur jadual pekerja supaya ianya dapat siap lebih awal dari jadual. Ianya jadi jadual siap pada bulan Mac 2027.
The project involves constructing two 6-kilometer training bunds in deep water. These structures are key to transforming Kuala Baram into a strategic deep-sea port capable of handling all types of cargo, including cruise ships. With a deeper channel, Miri Port will unlock its full capacity to handle 3.5 million cargo tons annually. This, in turn, will boost industrial growth and generate significant job opportunities in Sarawak's northern region.
Right, moving on to world news, Syria witnessed a historic turn of events as rebel group declared the fall of Damascus on Sunday, forcing its president Bashar al-Assad to flee. The move ends over 5 decades of Ba'ath Party rule and marks a historic shift in the nation's power structure. The Hayat Tahrir al-Sham group, which led the offensive, declared an end to the era of oppression and announced the liberation of the infamous Setnaya prison, releasing thousands of detainers. Images from the Syrian capital showed celebratory scenes with rebels firing into the air and residents cheering in the streets.
استنينا هذا اليوم من زمان صرنا 13 سنة 14 سنة عم نستنى هذا اليوم سقوط بشار الأسد يعني سوريا جديدة بالنسبة لنا يعني حياة مليئة بالعدل حياة مليئة بالإنسانية حياة مليئة بكرامة الإنسان وحريته.
Even the Syrian state television proclaimed the uprising as a victory.
نحن الشعب السوري بكل أطيافه وألوانه وعلى اختلاف مشاربه نمسك اليد باليد ناظرين إلى الغد الأجمل إلى غد مشرق يزول فيه الظلم والطغيان.
The rebels' advance began in late November, taking key cities like Aleppo, Homs, and Hama before reaching the capital. Reports suggested Assad fled via Damascus international airports before government troops withdrew from their positions. International reactions are pouring in, with the US, Jordan, and other nations have urged their citizens to leave Syria. Similarly, Malaysia is closely monitoring the evolving situation in Syria and its potential implications for regional stability. In a statement, Wisma Putra stated that it is actively communicating with Malaysians in Syria, adding that 42 Malaysians in the country are reported to be safe. With the fall of Assad's regime, Syria now enters a period of uncertainty. The focus now shifts to forming a new leadership and rebuilding a country fractured by years of war. South Korea's opposition party on Sunday is pushing to impeach President Yoon Suk-yeol again on December 14th, following his controversial declaration of martial law earlier this week. The move came as police arrested Yoon's defense minister and sought the resignation of his interior minister, all under investigation for alleged rebellion. Yoon avoided impeachment late Saturday as thousands braved freeze temperatures to protest outside Parliament, calling for his removal. Yoon's People Power Party boycotted the impeachment vote, rendering it to failure. In a bid to avoid impeachment, Yoon's PPP claimed it had secured a pledge from Yoon to step down from his role, saying he would not interfere in the state affair, including foreign policy. However, his promise has been denounced as illegal by the opposition, who claimed it violates the constitutional order.
위헌적 비상계엄에 대한 헌법적 책임을 묻는 헌법적 절차에는 참여하지 않은 채로 그 누구도 부여한 바 없는 대통령의 권한을 총리와 여당이 공동 행사하겠다고 하는 것은 명백한 위헌입니다. 군경을 포함한 모든 공직자들은 헌법과 법률이 정한 바에 따라 정유치에서 맡은 바 직분에 충실하기 바랍니다.
Early Sunday, police arrested Kim Yong-hyun, former defense minister and key figure in the martial law operation, followed by the resignation of Interior Minister Lee Sang-min. These moves were part of a police investigation into alleged insurrection. With South Korea entering a new phase of political turmoil, questions remain over the future leadership and the country's ability to recover from the disruptions caused by Yoon's decision to declare martial law. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Adlina Rahman. Thank you for watching and have a good night.